Gangstalking, the case of the divine feminine and the karmic. Triangulation is a manipulation tactic often used by narcissists to control and influence their relationships. In gangstalking, a group of narcissistic bullies employs triangulation to inflict pain on their target. By triangulation, they introduce a third party into the dynamic to create jealousy, competition, and conflict solely to torment the target. A narcissist might compare you unfavorably to someone else, such as friend, colleague, or ex-partner. Creating rivalries and comparison is intended to make you feel insecure and worthless. So how did this took place in my targeting in the tarot community? I made a video about a tarot reader who was targeting an individual and defaming her character. The tarot reader claimed that the supposed villain was lying and obstructing another person, but in reality, it was the tarot reader who was lying, antagonizing the so-called villain, and disrupting her life with falsehoods. Essentially, the tarot reader was scapegoating the target for the very actions they were committing. Let us have a specific example of gangstalking and triangulation by gangstalking tarot readers. There was a reading about an accomplice has come forward to reveal the truth about the situation to the authorities or the harmed individual. The competitive jealous liar has now been exposed for her schemes and plots. Most of her readings focus on the divine feminine and karmics. But upon closer examination, it's evident that she often refers to a person outside of a marriage as the divine feminine. While sharing a truthful story, whether from a tarot reading or otherwise, it is acceptable. But what happens when the story is a mix of half-truths and lies intended to cause harm? So why worry when they never mention your specific name that you are the villain in their narratives? The issue is that, in the context of gangstalking, these twisted stories are not just simple lies. They serve a far more insidious purpose, which is to destroy and steal. And it is designed to persecute and escape from the consequences of doing so. This reading resonated, and that is how they capture your attention. And the resonation, unfortunately, is not a coincidence, as gangstalking is known for surveillance and hacking. The big red flag, when studying majority of her readings, she pertains to Karmic, the villain, as the main wife, as jealous, competitive, and a liar who plotted and schemed to sabotage the spouse to be with a new soulmate, the divine feminine. And it goes the same with this reading. There are some aspects of this resonating reading true. Only, you were given a wrong role. In gangstalking, you were vilified as the karmic and triangulated with a so-called divine feminine, whom they portray as better than you to incite jealousy. This role comes with lies and character assassination. As the actual victim of the situation, your experiences are now attributed to someone else, effectively stealing credit for your work. This means the entire reading is a fabricated lie designed to push a specific agenda. The accomplice is merely an illusion and serves as a form of triangulation, bringing in another party to make their deception more convincing. The concept of gangstalking, when combined with the notion of Jezebelic energy, suggests a scenario where a group employs manipulative and destructive tactics akin to those attributed to the biblical figure Jezebel. In essence, when people say Jezebelic energy is destroying marriages, They are referring to the presence of these toxic behaviors that are eroding the trust, love, and stability within a marriage. May it be from the individual within the marriage or outside the marriage, as evident in this example. The reader named herself as Chaos Witch, which should have gave us a clue already. I've also tackled in another video about another woman that was part of my gang stalking. She was the one who mentioned that if someone is gang stalking you and they're scapegoating it onto you, saying that you are the gang stalker, it is a form of witchcraft. Comparison is a thief of joy because they really are thieves.